About the session, a couple of words about myself. So, as you see, I will moderate this session, and as a director of software development and RIX technologies, I also participated in development of this online procurement system in Latvia. And I must say that the system is something that not all countries have, but Latvia has a system, and not only has, but actually quite successfully used, as I think. So we are today here to share our experience, to give you some ideas, to give you an opportunity to ask your questions directly to our experts. And we have three speakers, so the whole spectrum is here: seller, buyer, and also the supervisor of this process. And one technical note, I would like to ask you ask your questions after all three speakers have talked. So, without further ado, I would like to invite Mr. Oris Filipovich, Director of E-Procurement Department of State Regional Development Agency. Stage is yours.
Okay, thanks. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm proud to be here and to present you our procurement, electronic procurement system. From the beginning, I want to ask you to visualize a simple marketplace as a place where buyers and suppliers come together and make deals, and from the future this system will be the same, but for the last years the system became also an electronic. And that's the question what I want to talk about. Of course, this marketplace also exists for the public sector, and in order to ensure this electronic marketplace, we have to ensure the technical infrastructure as well as legal basis, which is a framework agreements, what is concluded after the open procedure is finalized, and of course, last but not least, the support team. Few points from the history. The roots of e-procurement has grown since 2004, and that year was Cabinet of Ministers was announced and accept a conception on IT usage in the public procurement sector. At the end of year 2005, the first goods was ordered inside the electronic procurement system. It was the beginning of the first electronic procurement system in the Baltic states. In year 2009, the State Regional Development Agency becomes an owner and developer of that system. The existing version of electronic procurement system operates since year 2010, and since year 2011 the electronic procurement system become obligatory for the state institution, but anyway, more than half of our users use that system on the non-mandatory basis. Why we are using the electronic procurement system? First of all, it's much more faster. It is much more faster to log in into the system and to select goods which is needed for me than to try to invent some technical specification, to make procedure, and so on and so on. Of course, a state and municipal institution do not need to waste the administrative resources to organize this procurement procedure. The system ensures transparent and open process, and all information is available for both involved parties as well as to society. And last but not least, it is a saving of the budget. Usually, when we are talking about something fast, we do not expect that something cannot be more than 4 times faster. If you take the classical approach on procurement, the procurement procedure from the idea till the delivery in average will take more than 140 days. Inside the electronic procurement system, the longest process for more complex goods and services is no longer than 30 days. Let's take a look on the large scale procurement. In contradiction to the simple procurement, the supplier is not selected automatically in the moment when buyer chosen concrete products for buying, but the process is suspended for 3 days. In order to allow supplier to find out the best prices, and usually the result of that process is lowering of prices for extra 15 or 20%. What we can see from the statistical point of view, now in the system we have more than 400 active buying organization and more than 100 supplier organization or companies, and they together ensure turnover in this year which is more than 25 million euro. That means that in the last 3 years the turnover has increased more than 2.5 times, and it was ensured by using more than 40,000 of technical specifications. Our colleagues from the scientific research department make the research on effectiveness on electronic procurement system, and last one was made in October, and the result of research was that overall price decrease comparing to the prices on the street is more than 20%. Just before conference I checked the latest information on most offered items from point of amount of bought products, and all of them is a medical products, medical goods, and gloves is in the first place with more than 9.5 million. But if you look on this top from the value, so on the first place we will see the computer technique, On the second is a IBM license, and on the third place will be office paper. Let's take a demo for the small procurement. Here you can see the login process. We will log in on in the educational environment using username, password, and code card. But it is also possible to log in by using e-signature, EID, or banking authentication. We will open in the catalog. Here is this list of products. Here we can compare two different products. Here is detailed information about that product, manufacturer, and the technical specification. Here also is link to the manufacturer homepage, and there is information with which manufacturer proud about the product. Here is also a configurator, and you can adjust the product in line with your needs. But if you want to find the information which is could be hide from you from manufacturer point of view, you can open Google, put the product name or product number together with words trouble or problems, and you will receive that information. Here system created a basket automatically and one product in it. We will return to catalog and to add another product in a different way from this product list. Now we can see that there is two products in a basket. We can open the second product and in the same way to add, to use the configurator. It is the most used feature for the last year, especially for the technical goods. Now we can change the quantity of the products, and we will try to refresh the data. The system have very user-friendly interface, and to show that is error on a page. So basket is actualized, and here we can see the icons which inform that the product is changed, because system find out the goods which is with this configuration will be cheapest for us, and we will send that goods. So the system informed us that purchase requisition has been created, and there is two purchase requisition. We can open the ordering process tree, and from it we can easily navigate and to follow all the procurement process. Okay. And for the conclusion, I want to present the 5 golden facts about the system. First of all, the system paid back during the first year of operation. It's easy to configure it. it's easy to maintain because it consists of the standard components. It's adaptive to different requirements. We can change it, and if we need to change this, extend the scalability, we just need to add some servers into it. Huge technical capacity. Yes, when we have done the stress test, which was done by our subcontractor, one of the auditing companies, they cannot find so much power to ensure overloading of the system. That's all from my side.
Okay, thank you, Alex. One small technical detail I want to add from my side is that if for the government institution the system is a must, they must use the system, then still more than 50%, so it's more than half of the buyers actually participate in this process voluntarily. So for me it's some kind of a mark that the system works, it really brings some benefits. But to convince you, I want to ask on the stage Jānis Baiks, Vice Chairman of the Valmiera City Council. He's a buyer, and I hope he will ensure that for buyers it has really a lot of benefits. Please, Jānis.
Hello, dear ladies and gentlemen. I try in some words to tell you why we use this system. Principally, maybe in and principally 36 delivery addresses and nearly 100 users. That means that in every institution there is at least 2 users for this system, and every day average 2 to 3 purchases. How we use it? We joined the e-procurement system in 2011. Then we just learning what is it and how it grow up. You see in 2012 we starting to do it in planning process, and this year it's till the 1st of November. This year it will be much more, and we do it voluntary. And why? Maybe you can ask. Principally, all started with our IT department, and the procurement procedure became more complex, and we needed to upgrade the computer and office hardware for education institutions, but there was some procurement procedures that least up to 8 months, and you understand, if you need this to buy something today, but you need to wait for them 8 months, that's not normal, and principally, therefore we think to do something else, and therefore we try this system. And if I can tell you about the system in 2 words, then principally I can say it's easy and fast. And you see here also 2 words, money and time. Principally also we keep time, that means we keep money. And after a very successful experience with IT department, we also benefit all e-procurement system to another institutions and departments. And how we do it in past? You understand, it's procurement process, for example, for paper like that. We do technical documents, we put there the size of papers, the whiteness, thickness, and maybe some other things. Then we make the procurement process for two or more months. And after that we set up agreement at least for 1 year. And 1 year we buy this paper for one price. And maybe we don't like this paper, yeah, because before that we don't see it. And what we can do if we don't like this paper? Nothing. We have to buy it 1 year for one price. Now we can do it, principally change every month, because our departments buy everything for 1 or 2 months. And if we don't like some kind of some goods, then we can change it very fast. Principally, that's all. It's really comfortable, and I only can say we do it, and we do it more and more. Thank you.
Thank you, Yanis. Okay, so again, we heard these words, money and time. It's economy in time and economy in money. It's clear what the buyers has from the system. But for me, it was always a question: what about the sellers? Actually, they are forced to provide the goods, services cheaper. So, to answer this question, I would like to ask on the stage our last speaker, but our only female speaker. So, please, your applauses. Santa Maria from FMS.
So, good afternoon, everybody. I represent the company FMS, which works in IT industry and offers customized and standard IT solutions for financial management. So we develop, implement and support enterprise resource planning system Horizon and data analysis MicroStrategy, and also provides IT integrations. When I was asked, can I tell something about electronic procurement system, my answer was of course, because actually I have really much things to say about it, and good things, and it really makes our life easier. In this system we are represented with 2 products, and we are here from 2011. So the first product is standardized software solutions, enterprise resource planning system Horizon and MicroStrategy licenses, and IT code maintenance. And the second product is service for IT support, which includes consultations and system analysis. If we take a view on figures, this year up to 30% of total sales were done via e-procurement system. And from 2011 we have closed approximately 200 deals for about 1 million euros. And it tends to increase. So what I would want to say, it's comfortable, it's very fast, and it takes a minimal human resources. For example, in our company, we have only 1 person who administrates all these deals. To my mind, it's just brilliant for businesses like ours, which follow the 3 basic rules, 3 our business principles. One of them is do simple, think future, and don't screw up people. So, thank you.
So it's time for questions and answers. Maybe I can invite again our speakers.
inside the system. That means all certificates, all information from many institutions which is needed for the procurement procedure inside the system or outside the system in the future will be collected electronically in a very simple and user-friendly way. And we also, in this way, will save the resources not only from the buyer side but also from the supplier side, because they do not need to go to our registers and to take the statements and to bring it to us. And also we are going to extend manageability of the system, and in order in the future to integrate inside the e-tendering and e-auctioning process. That's all.
Okay, thank you. So, ladies and gentlemen, they are all yours. Buyer, seller, supervisor. Please ask your questions. Actually, I must say, if you will not ask a question, I have a surprise. I have a question for you. So, really, no questions.
Good.
Maybe I will ask one question for you. There is no a right answer, and I will ask Oleg pick one most close to the truth. How do you think? What is the most unusual thing which you can actually buy in this system, in this online procurement system for government, local governments, but still? Anyone? I have a prize for the best answer. Make a guess. Well, I think the prize.
All goods is inside.
Yes, everything is good inside, of course, but most unusual. Well, there is no correct answer. There's no one answer, but we have ideas of what is the most unusual.
I think the most unusual is a special head for this truth experts with Mickey Mouse ears.
So the dentist scares
the
people?
dentist scares,
What?
Especially for work with children.
Yeah.
Okay, my name is Michael Huang. I'm from Helsinki. Actually, I am covering from the Baltic state country regarding for economic affair. I have a question about, the first one is, we're talking about the government procurement or municipal procurement. Is this compatible with the European GPA standard? That means most of the procurement publication must be also announced in EU website for invite all kinds of the supplier to participate in the bid. And the second question is, all kinds of government procurement in your country, it is it's also welcome for the foreign countries or the foreign supplier to join in the procurement bid. Okay.
So the first is about legislation compatibility with European requirements. I think Oleg will answer the most precise
Yes.
about this, and the second is about suppliers.
Yes, the system is 100% correct and in line with an existing European directives, because the basis for usage of the system right now till e-tendering and the auctioning process is added, it is a framework agreement. And that's why there is no necessity to ensure publication on that stage. But later on, of course, the integration with tender electronic daily will be ensured also. And the second question about foreign companies. Yes, the Estonian and Lithuanian colleagues is very active in, especially in last year, in our system, and some of them also successfully participating and work inside the system. The system is also very good not only for big enterprises but also for small and medium, because for each company we can ensure the single specification only with one product. You can participate inside the system if the product is brilliant, if it is needed for our buyers.
Thank you. I hope it answered the question. Anything else? Well, maybe we can ask for some proofs that the system really can make some economy in terms of money or something. Can we compare to another open system, I don't know, some public portals where you can buy something, or what, or how do you think about it?
Theoretically, yes. I'm not sure if I can open our system here.
Okay, maybe I can tell only one sentence about this. In first year, we compare the prices. What is this e-procurement system in shops? Because maybe in first time for my colleagues who started to work in this system, they think that maybe it's not the best goods here in this system. But I can say principally in 95% price is better in e-procurement system. In this year, principally, we do not more compare prices. But not only prices here is also, I said, time is money. And for municipality, we have public procurement commission who works, and principally this we keep the time, and this principally procurement commissions, they have not so many to do.
Thanks for this remark. As far as I understand, the colleagues tried to find almost the same product in two different portals. One is this online procurement system, and another is it's a public portal from different suppliers to actually compare the prices so you can see if it really works. But let's see what will happen.
Okay. I found inside the real system the price for most common used HP cartridge, and the price for toner Q2612A is 48 euro, and or in lots it's 44. And I will try to find the original product here. Here is the price on the portal which ensure
The best price, yes.
best prices from many portals, from many online shops in Latvia, and the best price for the original product is 38 lots. That's mean 4 lots, saving approximately 10%.
Now you know where to buy cartridges at least. You know.
Principally, cartridges we can save the best money. I can say, because I know I said about this 8 months procurement process. It was in cartridges when we tried to buy, but principally from 20 to 30% we save money in cartridges.
Wow. Okay. More questions? Well, if no more, then probably I would say thank you all, guys. And let's close out the session. Feel free to ask your questions directly also after this meeting if you feel ready. And thank you for coming today. Thank you.
I just want to announce that here we have the access to our education environment. If someone wants to see how does it work from inside, we can ensure it.
Yeah. And you think, I imagine one thing that, okay, there was one question which I think was the best question, so I think this prize goes to you. It's another excellent project. So.
Okay, I will change business card with you.